having that game placed in front of the whole country and everybody seeing what this offense can look like when everybody from you, again, and Herbert, and I just mentioned the two receivers who are out there, the two, that Mike Williams and Allen, and we also know the other guys that, who catch the football on your team, to see you all healthy like that as one, that it just kind of felt different on Sunday night, taking care of the Dolphins from your end of things. What about you? How did that feel to you, that win?
Yeah, when we have all of our playmakers available for Justin to throw the ball to, it takes a big lift off of, putting a lot of emphasis into, hey, we have to have success in the run game. Or Austin, you're going to have to carry us. Like, having these guys that have made plays for us consistently over the past, and having them out there makes a huge difference. And you were able to see that last night. Some huge catches from Mike Williams and Keenan both out there. And then we had Corey Lindsley back, our center, who was out last week. All of that makes a massive difference in just how we're able to operate and elevates our play of consistency and big play-making ability, which is what the NFL is about. It's about making plays consistently. And when you lose those guys, you lose some of our consistency. And so having them back is definitely going to be advantageous for us making this playoff run during the end of the season here.
So what about the rest of this season and how you guys can finish? What is the conversation that you are having? Obviously, the division might be too tall an order. The Chiefs are right there on the verge of clinching it.
Yep.
But what about from here on out, Austin?
We've been in a lot of tough games this year that haven't been like, dominant wins, but we've really battled at every single game we've been against, regardless of who it is, which could be seen as a good or bad thing, depending on if it's like your team. This is the team that has the worst record, but if you really understand the NFL, you realize that records really don't mean anything. And so what it comes down to for us and what I'm looking forward to us, in the end of this season here is getting some of our playmakers back as we saw last game, and then just continuing to have consistency within those guys. Because if we're able to do that, if we're able to keep guys healthy, we'll have a much better shot of, securing our own spot. Right now we control our destiny, and it comes down to us winning all of our games. I feel like we're in the playoff position right now where it's like, hey, we got to continue to win out, and I believe we can do that. It starts one at a time, absolutely, in this league. And if we have our playmakers healthy, guess what? We're going to have a great shot. I'm liking our odds.
It does feel like this is something you can build off of. And this team was, I think, in search of something for that over the last 4 to 6 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we have been. We have been very much so. I couldn't have said it any better.
And with possibly an opportunity to see Kansas City one more time. Do you guys even openly discuss that sort of thing, or no?
Yeah, that's been something Coach Daly said before the season. Like, you're gonna have to beat this team 3 times, or you're gonna see them at least 3 times. And you got to beat them. One of those to continue your season. So.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, we're ready for that.
All right, and your next opponent is a team that is in desperate need of a win. You and Derrick Henry, could you guys be, that would be a heck of a night, right? If you outrun and outscore Derrick Henry,
It's going to be. That's going to be the challenge. Outrun. I don't know. That's my game compared to his.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely gonna, be I feel like in that category over the season as it goes. But I'm gonna try to be efficient with whether I'm catching the ball or running the ball.
Come on now, you've got a stiff arm in you, don't you, Austin? You
got a stiff arm, but it's about a foot shorter than his.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.